All right, so here's the deal. This is a casual video. It's not going to be clean, polished, or anything like that. Here's the deal. So I don't have time to play this game today, but I'm going to play it tomorrow. Tomorrow being, what's tomorrow's date? March 17th, right? And St. Patty's Day. So, all right, can't speak. Cut. All right, so I just went for a run. Need to get back in shape. Got my electrolytes. Okay, it's important. This is not an advertisement. It's just dump some in the water. Anyways, the point of this is, I'm not sure yet, but I'm so excited, like with Final Fantasy, that I honestly can't contain it. So I'm gonna make a video. That's what I do. I do stupid shit like this. I make random videos for no reason, and it's part of the journey. I've done this at many other times and in various moods, and that's the other thing too. When you're in a certain mood, different things happen, and that's real. So anyways, this might turn to a mess. So let's cut the intro. I'm not gonna make it a 45-minute intro. I've done that so many times. Just chat about Final Fantasy VII and the remake specifically. Stay tuned. Enjoy the show. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about in this game is the video that I just made. So I put up a video yesterday about basically saying, like, or asking the question, who is Cloud Strife? And it's actually a rhetorical question. I'm sure a lot of you picked up on that. A lot of you didn't.
It was rhetorical.
It was rhetorical.
It was rhetorical.
I have a moderator, which is good, so if there is any spoilers, he is going to be able to filter through that stuff and kick it out of the what? I don't know. Throw it in the trash. I have no idea. Whatever. Hit the delete button. Doesn't matter. So with this game specifically, and with this video that I just put up, I like really am just engaged. So it's really, I guess, me trying to become more immersed in Final Fantasy. And I had to do it this way, kind of like in my mind, because I can't look stuff up, right? I'm not Google searching. I'm not looking up lore and backstory. I'm not sitting here and being like, yeah, dude, these guys are suckers. I already know what happens in Final Fantasy VII. No, nothing like that. I'm in chapter 10 now, Rough Waters, and I can't wait to play it. I've never been more excited to fall into a sewer in my life.
The trapdoor in the basement, it seems to lead to the sewer.
What? Who says that? So the video is just like a kind of like me just being excited and sharing it with all of you. A lot of you are probably like, this dude right here, he's just along for the ride. He's just playing this game and that's going to be the end of it. No, it's not what I do. So when I play games, and like, I don't just play the games, right? I'm not just here playing the games for views of what's popular, like nothing like that. I'm playing the game for my experience and I'm sharing it with you. That's the content. The journey's the content, right? Someone told me that a while back and it stuck in my mind. So I'm playing this game because I really, really like it. I like the universe. I did it with Warhammer, right? So Space Marine 2 was a game that I enjoyed playing. Although it's not the deepest of games, I was interested in the universe. And then I fell into a rabbit hole. And I feel like that's what's happening here with Final Fantasy. It's more so about the games, and I love video games. I absolutely love them. I'm so passionate about playing it, and I'm sure all of you are as well. So my first question to you is, and leave a comment on this, do you remember your first experience with Final Fantasy? What was that like? What game did you play? Or did you watch maybe like an older sibling play the game? Or maybe it was like a parent or something that was playing it? Or maybe you dove into this late, like last week? No, just kidding. But just leave a comment because I would really like to read something like that. And I know there's no spoilers related to it, so just drop me a comment about that specifically. All right, so getting to know these characters has been amazing. Tifa, Aerith, Cloud, Barrett, Jesse, Wedge, Briggs, all these people. Even President Shinra and the other guy there, the DB guy. Heidegger, is that his name? I don't like him. And there's a whole bunch of robots and crazy enemies running around, and it's just nuts. So, like, I say getting to know the characters, but, like, I don't actually know them at all. And we already kind of covered that in that video with Cloud Strife. But there's a certain charm, there's a certain storytelling ability here that it has been implemented by the developers that I don't even know how to explain it at this point because it's so fresh and so new. But it's just like, it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. And they're not even telling you much. They're just pulling you into the world slowly and not really revealing anything. And then me, never playing Final Fantasy, comes into this being like, okay, I heard it's a hybrid battle system. Me, I'm like a hack and slash Souls type of player, like roll, dodge, fast pace, like need to move. Turn-based scares the crap out of me. Haven't even tried it. And then I'm introduced to this battle system and I'm like, God damn, this is fun. Like, I obviously don't know how to use it still to a certain degree, but it's fun. The way that you can like synergize, and I like how it's not just like, you ever see those like old school turn-based games that just like, you're standing there like this, and the enemies are standing there like this, and it's just like swaying back and forth, and I'm like, that doesn't look that much fun, but maybe it is, right? Never really tried it, so I know the other Final Fantasy games are probably like that, but no judgment. I'm going to try it. I will, I promise. But the battle system is fluid. It slows down in real time. So it's still engaging. You still get to think. You're not just hitting square and X, even though I am hitting square and circle to dodge and hit. Still kind of smashing those buttons, but there is some strategy, more so than a hack and slash game, and it's fun, and it's still fast paced. So for me, the combat system, I'm going to give it an S rank. I think that's where it should sit. S rank is a 10. 1 out of 10. It's S rank. What? Anyways, fluid battle system. I like the characters are different. They play different. You know, you have a mage in Aerith. You have a tank in Barrett. You have your fast-paced people with Tifa and Cloud. So, like, it's covered. It's there. The classes are there. And there's a ton of different abilities. I love the enemy variety. I think there's a lot of it. Assess, at first, seemed kind of boring to me that you're just, like, assessing the enemy. But then it's, like, it's such an integral part of the mechanic and the system that you can't ignore it. And if you ignore it, what are you just going to do? Mash buttons and not get anywhere. And if you take the time to assess, you do it once, you see the enemy again, you just hit the touchpad and it flashes back up for you. And it's actually quite deep. It's not just like, hey, throw fire at this, that's their weakness and that's it. There's other things to it. There's other layers and elements to that system and mechanic. And I think it's important. I actually do like that. So like location-wise and world design. So the first time that I saw the reactor explode, I was just like kind of taken back, like holy crap. Like I know it was a cutscene in a cinematic and it was pretty cool, right? It's a big moment. But it was an even bigger moment when I got to the slums and the sectors and I got to walk around in real time, see all the lights, see the environments, talk to some of the people, hear the people, they're alive. The NPCs are alive, there's chatter, they're having conversations with each other. It's meaningful, it's impactful, it's significant. That brings you into the world. It's subtle, but it brings you in. A lot of games don't do that, so they did a good job with that. And everything just looks fantastic. I like how there's little shops, you can go into different places and talk and engage with different characters. And let me just tell you, when I got to, like I was, we were trying to look for Tifa, right? Tifa got pulled away by that chicken carriage thing, right? The chocobo. What the hell is that? Is that a chicken?
Yeah.
Is that a chicken?
Tifa?
Tifa. And I didn't know what to expect. Someone's like, hey, there's this like, Aerith's like, there's this massive place over there. It's hustling and bustling. We have to go to Wall Market. And I heard Wall Market chatter all the way leading up to that and didn't even realize it. Like, I watched some of the playbacks and the NPCs were talking about Wall Market. It happened all the time. So that's part of like storytelling, right? In world design, that's in it for a certain reason. And once I got to Wall Market, holy shit, man. It was just like, damn, like I didn't realize this existed. And Johnny was there, and Johnny's an absolute nutbag. Johnny's crazy, man. Johnny's doing this all the time. So animated, he's like dancing, everything he says. And I don't like the guy, but I love him. You know what I mean? Like, do you get it? And it's just like, it's fascinating. The Honeybee Inn. When I first got to the Honeybee Inn, I was just like, okay, this is just like an inn or something. And then Madam M was like, "You going back there?" So when we went back there, it was showtime. It was so unexpected. It was such a spectacle. Like, I don't even know how they did it. I don't know how they pulled it off. And like, the music was cool. I liked how it was a mini game. Kind of took away from like the experience of what you were watching, but I mean, you have to do something in that moment. So I understand what they were trying to do. But when I watched the playback, and this is what I've been doing, I haven't done this for other games. I watched the playback to kind of see what I missed, or see if there's anything else that's like important, that it is significant, that I might have just subtly looked past, right? And there was a ton of different things, and that's why I made that video about who was Cloud Strife, because I picked up a lot more from watching some of the playbacks. So Honeybee Inn, phenomenal. I love that. There's so much shit going on, like just the concept of, you know, getting to the mansion before you get to Don Corneo, and you're talking to Leslie, and Leslie's like, "Nope, girls only, right? Only girls can come." So Aerith, the whole time you're thinking Aerith's gonna get all dolled up. You know, she comes in that red dress. It's a wow moment for Cloud. He's like, "Holy crap, how do you look like this?" Wow, stunning. Holy crap. And then I did the same thing. I'm like, Jesus, how did they even pull that off? Amazing. And then the side quests, I didn't realize if you did all the side quests, she ends up in the red dress. If you did nothing, you're in this like cheap dress, right? So like, the side quests mean something in the game, like pretty cool stuff, like not just XP and earning money or gil or whatever's happening. It was impactful. So, and then, you know, you go back to Madame M or whatever else, and all of a sudden you get to the Honeybee Inn, and you're doing all this dance and stuff to show off for this guy so he can dress you up in a legit dress to go back to Don Corneo so you can get into the mansion and kick some ass. Like, crazy. And then Don Corneo, I cannot believe what this guy looked like. Like, not judging a book by its cover, but what the F, man. Like, creep show to the max. Heavy breathing, the buttons are popping out.
Ladies?
No way.
Nice.
Look at the mustache. Are you shitting me?
Whichever one shall I pick?
But Don Corneo, like, as a villain, he's such a wimp. You have him cornered. You have his, you know, he has nowhere to go. Teef is there. Aerith is there. Clouds. They were about to mess this guy up. We killed all his lackeys like nothing. And then all of a sudden, also, how did Tifa not know that was Cloud? Like, that makes no sense. So I was like, what? It looks just like Cloud, just with makeup on and dress. So then Don Corneo is like, "I'm a villain, man. Here's what's going to happen." Pulls the crank. Now you're in a sewer. That's where I'm at. I didn't even get to do it.
The answer lies in the sewers.
No. Did I miss stuff up here?
Enjoy the
I wanted to still explore. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like, I'm not even making this. I'm not hyping this up for myself and for everybody else. Like, this is genuinely how I feel. The excitement is there. It's real. I'm here for it. I bought all of the other Final Fantasy games, except for like 1 through 4. Everything was on sale. Everything's on sale. I bought it all. Like, everything. 5, 6. I bought 7 OG. I have 7 Remake. I already have 7 Rebirth sitting back there for PS5. What else? 8 Remastered. I bought 9. I bought 10. 10-2. Is there an 11? Yep, I have 11. 12. 13. 13-2. Lightning Returns. 14 now. 15. I bought the Royal Edition on PC. Most of this is on PC. With all the DLC. Is it Royal? I don't know. It's like the big edition. 16, but I don't have the DLCs. That's pretty much all the Final Fantasies. Anyways, I'm having a ton of fun. Drop some comments. This video is going on too long already. I'm going to play some, so you're not just staring at me the whole time. You'll see some gameplay somewhere on the screen. I don't know where. But listen, in all seriousness, I appreciate every single one of you that have tuned in to watch these videos. You're watching some guy play a video game, and like I'm so grateful for that you are spending your valuable time to watch me play and experience this. And my commitment is that I want to continue to play these games. I really like them. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time. See ya.